Mrs. Wolliver, and today is Mrs. Wolliver Day. Are you ready for a story? Today, my story is called Harry's New Family, written by Mrs. Wolliver and illustrated by my daughter, Cassie Garwood. This is a story about a house. His name was Harry. The family that lived inside of Harry moved away all of a sudden. Harry was sad. His family just left him. They didn't even say goodbye. Harry was getting run down. The grass in the front yard was drying up, and in the backyard, it was growing up. Harry had broken windows, and he itched from his crackling, peeling paint. "What's happening to me?" asked Harry, but there was no one around to answer him. Harry liked to daydream how it used to be when his family still lived inside of him. All the kids from the neighborhood would all hang out in front. Oh, how happy he was back then. But then Harry would snap out of it and remember how sad he is now. No one to talk to. Even the house next door didn't like him. Harry looked different. One day, a big truck pulled up in front of Harry. 1, 2, 3, 4, no, 5 people stepped out. A dad, a mom, a brother, and 2 sisters. Could it be? Yes, it was Harry's new family. The next day, his new family came out to mow his lawn, water his lawn, repaint him, and they even fixed his windows. Harry was smiling again. I sure love being part of a family, don't you? Boy, I sure do. Now, families nowadays are so different. There's lots of different types of families, but it's so important to just be together. Okay? Now, Harry was based on a true story. Where I used to live, across the street, people left it. They couldn't afford to live in it anymore. And his windows got broken from people that went in and stole a stove. It was terrible. He just got run down. Nobody was taking care of him. And I thought, gosh, I hope a new family moves in. And they did, finally. And do you know what? They still live there today. It's awesome. Now, in the next video, I'm going to teach you how to draw Harry. I'm Mrs. Wolliver, and today is Mrs. Wolliver Day. Are you ready for a drawing? Okay, today's drawing is Harry the house. Okay? Now, I want to remind you from the first drawing of Sammy the spider. There's a couple rules. No erasing. You don't need to use your eraser. Okay? Try your best and have fun. Okay? Just want to remind you of that. Now today, we're going to draw in the apple direction, the apple direction, the apple direction. Put your paper in the apple direction and you'll be ready to draw with me. Okay? Remember that this is the apple direction. This will be the banana direction. We're not drawing in the banana. We will every once in a while. Okay? But today we're in the apple direction. Now, we're going to start with Harry. All right? We're going to start with the house part, the front of the house. We're going to come down with a vertical line, horizontal line, vertical line. Okay, that's the front of Harry. Okay. We're going to make his roof on top. If you come up from the middle of the square, rectangle, whatever it turned out to be, and you go up a little bit to here, okay, and put your pencil down and then bring it down to there, to that side of his house. Come back up and bring it down to that side of his house. Just do your best. Don't worry now, if you're not happy with what's going on, turn your paper over, start again, make the house, make the roof, okay? Don't stress out. No need to erase. All right. Now, we're going to put Harry's windows on, the front of Harry, okay? And we're going to put 2 circles inside, which are called his pupils, okay? They're the black spots in your eyes that help you see. Now, if you wanted to color them in right now with your pencil, you can do that, or you can wait until you color the entire picture later and color them in black. Doesn't matter. And you can make it a little bit bigger. Looks like this pupil. I'm just playing with my work. Great. Okay, now we're going to make the front door. We're going to come down, over, down, kind of the way we started, Harry. Okay. And we're going to put a front door on so this new family can come in and live inside of him. The front door. And you're going to put a smile on Harry from each corner of the door like that, okay? And remember, it's a Mrs. Williver smile. So it's going to be curled up on both sides. Okay? Mrs. Williver Day, we got to be wearing Mrs. Williver smile. All right. Now we're going to do something fun over here. We're going to actually make our first horizon line. Our separation from a fence to a sky behind him. Okay, we're going to make the fence right here. Now we're going to come up about right here, right next to Harry. Connect that line and point it up to the sky and then down so it looks like an arrow, okay? And then you're going to come all the way down to the bottom of the paper. That's your fence post. That's a one fence post, okay? Now, if you don't like that one, that's okay. We're going to make a few more, okay? All the way to the end of our paper. So from right here, you're going to come up, point down to the sky, down, and then beside it, you're going to do that. Okay, there you go. And another time, up, pointed, back, pointed, like that, down, and one more. I can fit one more. I can go up, and then my thing can kind of go down, and then I can make another one like that, okay? So it looks like it's going to the end of the paper, all right? Okay. Now, some of the fence posts might be bigger or smaller, or skinnier or crooked. It's okay. Because if you were to go in your backyard of your house and look out in the backyard, if you have a fence like this, if you look at those fence posts, they're not the same. Fence posts are different. Some have holes in them. Okay, some have cracks. It's okay. So we're just drawing. Okay. Now, the fun part is now we're going to make an apple tree on this side. Okay? Okay, so this is what we're going to make the tree. No, we're not. We're going to make the tree first, the tree. Watch. Now, if you remember last week, okay, last drawing of Harry, or of Sammy the spider, we put a cloud in the sky. Well, this is the same shape for an apple tree. We're going to put a huge cloud shape in the sky. Okay, that's your tree. And inside we're going to put apples. Now, how many apples? Well, guess what? However many years old you are, that's how many apples you're going to put on your tree. If you're 4, you're going to put 4 apples. If you're 5 years old, you're going to put 5 apples. If you're 6, 7, 8, 9, okay, you're going to put that many apples on your tree. Now, there's circles, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, I should be counting in my head. Make sure when you're counting shapes, count them in your head, okay? Okay. Mrs. Williver, you only put 7 apples on your tree. I'm not 7, am I? No, I'm not. But if I put as many apples on my tree as I am, how many years old I am, we'd be here till tomorrow putting the apples on. So we're not going to do that. Okay, the next shape you're going to make is the tree trunk. Okay, you're going to come out from the tree, kind of come down to there, kind of curved a little bit. You're going to come from here and curve a little bit, like that. Okay, the bottom of the tree, just put a bottom on it like that. Okay, it's sitting on the grass. So it's going to look like it's sitting on the grass when we put the horizon line in. Okay, but the first thing we're going to do is we're going to put a house for the squirrels. Okay, this is the squirrel's house. It just looks like a big hole on the tree. Okay, big hole on the tree. Now, you don't have to color it in now. You can wait till you color the whole picture to do that, no problem. Okay, all right, now we have to put a horizon line between the tree. Inside there, looks like it's floating. We don't want a floating tree. So what you're going to do, right in the middle of the tree, you're going to come with a line straight into Harry. Okay, remember, follow it behind the tree with your finger, and then you come out like this. There you go on the other side. Okay, so you made your horizon line, separating the grass from the sky. Okay, we're going to come up and put a sun, jungle sun, everybody. There's that circle, and the rays of the sun that are coming off the tree. Now, you're probably wondering, oh, how can you do it so fast? I've been drawing for a very long time with kids, so I know how to do it real fast. I try to slow down for you, but hey, you know, yours is not going to look like mine. I've been drawing for a lot longer than you have, okay? All right, so there's Harry, all right? So you're going to put down your pencils, right? Look down at your paper and repeat after me. Say, wow, I did a great job. Very good. Now, if there's people around you, you're going to look at your neighbor's paper. If there's no one around you, look at my paper and say, wow, wow, you did a great job too. You did a great job too. Okay. Now let's sing. Are we having fun now? Yes, we're having fun now. We're having a very nice day. Are we having fun now? Yes, we're having fun now. We're having a nice Mrs. Wolliver day, learning to draw the Mrs. Wolliver way. Okay, you guys, until next time, keep drawing.